having waved goodbye to my gorgeous bride yesterday, we returned to Exmouth and welcomed our magnificent new crew, and how blessed I am to have the return of the wonderful Damien King, and I'm absolutely honoured to have the legendary Mel Hart aboard. Two of the biggest names in the maritime industry, from competitive sailing to boat building. For me, this is like a holiday. So we have just left Exmouth and we are on our way to an island called Silliel Island. Apparently it was first discovered by the French. We're using that as a stopover before moving on to the Montebello Islands, which I think was actually discovered by the Italians, but in some war many years ago, the Australians secured both islands from the French and the Italians. So stay tuned for more exciting facts. We've got a spotted cod, apparently a good eating fish.
Bloody good. We've just circled a massive patch of bait fish, captained by the great Mel Hart, who taught us exactly how to do it. That is a big fish. Oh, look at him go.
Nice work.
That is a very, very big fish.
That is a mackerel. There's one, fellas.
Jeez.
Okay, there's a decent feed.
Unbelievable.
Damo's onto something. Here we go, Mel. We have arrived at the Montebello Islands. Spectacular sunset. Incredible setting. The Montebello Islands, it's a little bit of Italy, just north of Australia. This is the site of nuclear bomb tests in the, it was the 50s or 60s. Man of great knowledge. Tomorrow we're going to explore the sites and look at all of the wonderful things that Montebello's have to offer. And here he comes. There's Mal on his wing foiler.
Very
He's pretty good.
Oh,
look at that.
62 years old, just say. Just arriving at little cheeky Chianti Cove. Very interesting navigation path to get in here. Lots of little rocks. Not that little. Very tricky piece of navigation, but Vino's pulled it off.
Well, I'm doing my best, Damo. Expertly guided by you.
I'm not sure. Dino, would you say this is one of the most challenging bits of navigating we've done in a while?
We're in amongst an archipelago, a section of which is unsurveyed. So we are taking it very slowly and conservatively. Personally, I am very fortunate to have the brains trust of Mel Hart and Damien King to help guide through, and so far so good.
What do you think, Mel?
Oh, sensational work, you know. What a team.
It's not for the faint-hearted, and you would not want to do this at night. And we've got Squally following us. We've agreed to go halves on the insurance policy, but we didn't get a response.
We've just set off on our passage between the Montebellos and Dampier, which is our destination today. We anchored last night off this island, which was comfortable over dinner, but through the night, pretty rocky. So not a lot of sleep, still a beautiful place. Well, another day in paradise. Where are we?
Well, we're at a new island that we've discovered. We've named it Hart Joel King Island, hyphenated name. Now, you may have see us again.
And we'll just contemplate it all over a nice healthy spread for lunch. Well, we're on our way to Port Hedland. We have an ocean of cargo ships loading up on iron ore to take to China. It's a great initiative. We dig it out of the ground, we send it to China, they make steel and we buy it back for a whole lot more. A frenzy of activity. Look at these tuna just jumping out of the water, feeding off the bait fish. We're just off Port Hedland. This is amazing. We weren't leaving tomorrow, I'd put the line in, but because we're into sustainable fishing, we won't be. Look at this action. Mad Mel jumping in the water to swim with the tuna, and hopefully it's only tuna. He has put on his ankle something we call a shark band, just in case. Did you hear that sound that I heard down there? It went something like this. We're only moments away from ending this spectacular leg as we head into Port Hedland. What a leg it's been, starting at Exmouth, heading through to the Montebello Islands, the Dampier Peninsula. It's exciting to be heading home. It's sad to me to be leaving what has been another incredible experience and an amazing adventure with spectacular company. So we're going to head in, give the boat a bit of a tug and go straight to the pub.
This place is unbelievable. In the background you can see a huge iron ore ship. They are coming and going constantly. This place operates 24/7. It is really telling to see how important it is for our country. And this marina, with its water park and beautiful landscape facilities, it's all been brought to us thanks to the generosity of BHP.
We've come down to the port at Port Hedland to visit the pilots, and Al, who built this beautiful vessel, has teed up the tour.
Very first pilot boat we built and was for Port Phillips Sea pilots, 18-metre pilot boat. We traded it in after 5 years, came up here, took it over a year ago when it's had a big refit. New engines, new gearboxes, new paintwork. Well done to the Odyssey team. You've done really well, it looks fantastic. 15-year-old boat and gets used every day.
It looks like new.
Every day.
Look at that.
We've had our crash course and we're now picking up a pilot off the side of the ship. Here comes the pilot down the gangway. So we come to the end of another stage of this wonderful adventure around Australia here in Port Hedland. Saying goodbye to two absolute legends, Mel and Damo. You know, what a pleasure it has been to have you both on board. I've learned so much, we've had so much fun. I look forward to the next adventure that we're going to have together in the Kimberley.
Here.